Hello students, I hope you are in practice at your home. So we are discussing about factorization. So we have already solved exercise 7a and 7b. So today I am going to solve some maths from exercise 7c. So for this particular exercise we basically use the formula that a plus b whole square, that means a square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we are going to use these two formula for this particular exercise. So first problem is that factorize x square plus 8x plus 16. So we have to factorize x square plus 8x plus 16. So here at first what will you do? At first we have to arrange these three terms in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square, because all are plus, so we can convert it into the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here we can write x square. So it is in the form of a square plus, and it's better first we have to choose b square. So that means here we have to write 4 square. So 4 square means 16, because 4 into 4. So x square and last one is 4 square. So in the place of a, x is there, and in the place of b, 4 is there, and in the middle 2ab will come. So a means x and b means 4. And students, you can see that in the middle 2 into x into 4, that means 4 into 2 8x. So here in the middle 8x is there. So it is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square means a plus b whole square. So here we can write x plus 4 whole square, because x and 4, a means x and b means 4, so a plus b whole square means x plus 4 whole square, and it is also can be written as x plus 4 into x plus 4. So our factorization is complete. Next, problem number 2. X square plus 14x plus 49. So here students, also it is in the form of a square, and last one is 49 means 7 square. So a and b already found. So in the middle it will be 2ab. A means x and b means 7. So it is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as x plus 7 whole square. So x plus 7 multiply x plus 7. So x plus 7 square means x plus 7 will be twice. Next, problem number 7. 36 a square plus 36a plus 9. So 36a square, so it can be written as 6a whole square, because 6 square means 36, and b can be written as, that means 9 means 3 square. So in the middle it will be 2ab, a means 6a and b means 3. So a square plus 2ab plus b square, so that means a plus b whole square. So it can be written as 6a plus 3 and 6a plus 3. But students, here we can also take 3 as common from the first two terms. So 3 can be taken as common, so it will be 2a plus 1, and from these two terms also 3 can be taken as common, so 2a plus 1. So 3 multiplied 3 is 9, 2a plus 1 into 2a plus 1. Next, problem 8. 9m square plus 24m plus 16. So it can be written as 3m whole square and 16 means 4 square. So in the middle 2ab will be there. So 2a means 3m and b means 4. So it is 3m plus 4 whole square. So 3m plus 4 multiply 3m plus 4. Next, problem number 9. Z square plus z plus 1 by 4. So it is z square plus, and 1 by 4 means 1 by 2 whole square, because 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4. So 1 by 2 whole square means 1 by 4, and in the middle 2ab will be there. So 2a means z and b means 1 by 2. So it is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that means a plus b whole square, that means z plus 1 by 2 whole square. So z plus half into z plus half. Next, problem number 13. 1 minus 6x plus 9x square. So as you know that 1 square means 1 minus, and 9x square means 3x whole square. So a means 1 and b means 3x. So in the middle 2ab, a means 1 and b means 3x. So here you can see that 3 into 1 into 2 is 6, and 6x minus 6x will automatically come. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we have to use this formula, that a minus b whole square, a minus b whole square. So 1 minus 3x into 1 minus 3x. Next, nine y square minus 12y plus 4. So 9y square can be written as 3y whole square, and 4 means 2 square, and in the middle 2ab will be there. So 2a means 3y and b means 2. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, that means 3y minus 2 whole square. So 3y minus 2 multiply 3y minus 2. I hope all of you understood, students. Next, problem number 15. 16x square minus 24x plus 9. So 16x square means 4x whole square, minus, and 9 means 3 square, and in the middle 2ab will be there. So a means 4x and b means 3. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. So it is in the form of a minus b whole square. So 4x minus 3 multiply 4x minus 3. Understood? Now students, I am going to discuss about exercise 7D. So here the first question is x square plus 5x plus 6. So to factorize it, we have to use the middle term factor method. So what is the middle term factor method? So students, always remember, you have to find two numbers for middle term factor methods. I repeat once again, you have to find two numbers whose product is 6 and sum is 5. I repeat once again, you have to find two numbers whose product is 6 and sum is 5. So if we take 6 as 3 into 2, so 3 into 2, so actually I have chosen two numbers 3 and 2. So we can see that the product of 3 and 2 is 6 and sum of these two numbers is 5. So here we have to write like this: x square plus 3 plus 2x plus 6. Now remove this bracket. So x square plus 3x and plus 2x plus 6. Actually we factorize the middle term, so that's why its name is middle term factor method. Now from first two terms we have to take some common, and from last two terms we have to take some common. So from first two terms we have to take x as common. So after taking x as common, here x will be left and here 3 will be left. And from the last two terms we can take 2 as common. So after taking 2 as common, here x is left and here 3 is left, because 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now again students, you can see that x plus 3 is present in both the term. So again we can take x plus 3 as common. So if we take x plus 3 as common, so here x will left and here plus 2 will left. Our factorization is complete. Next, so I will show you another one, problem number 3. Z square plus 12z plus 27. So we have to choose two numbers whose product is 27 and sum is 12. So if we take 9 and 3, because 9 3s are 27, so 9 into 3 is 27 and 9 plus 3 is 12. So here we can take z square plus 9 plus 3 z plus 27. Now remove this bracket. Z square plus 9 into z is 9z plus 3 into z is 3z plus 27. Now from first two terms we can take z as common. So z plus 9, and from last two terms we can take 3 as common. So here z plus 9. So z plus 9 and z plus 9 again we can take as common. So z plus 9 and here one z is left and here plus 3 is left. I hope all of you understood. Next, problem number 5. X square plus 15x plus 56. So if we factorize 56 like this, that 8 into 7. So 8 into 7 is 56 and 8 plus 7 is 15. So we can take two numbers as 8 and 7. So here x square plus, so here we can solve it directly also. So we can take 8x plus 7x, because 8x plus 7x is 15x and 8 into 7 is 56. Now from first two terms we can take x as common, so x plus 8 will be left, and from last two terms we can take 7 as common, so here x will be x, and here 56 divided by 7 is 8, so again x plus 8 can be taken as common, so take x plus 8 as common. So after taking x plus 8 as common, so x plus 7 will be left. Next, problem number 9. P square plus 6p minus 16. Now we have to find now 6. So if we take x 16 as 4 into 4, then 4 into 4 is 16, but 4 plus 4 is 8 and 4 minus 4 is 0. But if we take 8 into 2, 8 into 2, so here you can see that 8 into 2 is 16, and if we subtract 8 minus 2, so not always we have to take only positive numbers, sometimes we have to take positive and negative number also. So, and here I have told you that we have to choose two numbers whose product is 16 but whose sum is the middle number, but it's not true. The middle number will be by applying sum, that means by applying addition or subtraction. So if we add 8 plus 2, then 10 will come, but if we subtract 2 from 8, then 6 will come. So here we can write p square plus 8 minus 2 into p minus 16. So here students, we have chosen two numbers 8 and 2 whose product is 16 and whose subtraction is 6. So in the middle you can apply addition or you can apply subtraction. I repeat once again, you have choose two numbers whose product is the last number, but in the middle you can apply addition or subtraction. Now remove this bracket, so it will be 8p minus 2p minus 16. Now from first two terms we have to take p as common, so p plus 8 will left, and from last two terms we have to take minus 2 as common. So after taking minus 2 as common, p will left and minus minus plus 8 will left. So again we can take p plus 8 as common, so p plus 8 and p minus 2. I hope all of you understood. Next problem, problem number 11. X square minus 23x plus 42. So here again we have to choose two numbers whose product is 42 and whose addition or subtraction is 23. So if we take 7 into 6, so you can see that 7 into 6 is 42, but 7 plus 3 is 13 and 7 minus 3 is 4, 23 will not come. But if we take 21 multiply 2, 21 multiply 2 is 42 and 21 plus 2 is 23. So we can take 21 and 2. So x square minus, in the middle we can take 21 plus 2, because 21 plus 2 is 23, x plus 42. Now remove this bracket, x square, now it is minus 21x and plus minus minus 2x. Now from first two term we have to take x as common, so here x minus 21 will left, and from last two terms we have to take minus 2 as common, so here x and plus minus minus 42 divided by 2 is 21. So again we can take x minus 21 is common, so here x and here minus 2 will left. So x minus 21 and x minus 2 is the answer. Next problem. 13. Y square minus 21y plus 90. So for this problem we can choose two numbers. So 90 can be taken as 15 multiply 6. So 15 multiply 6 is 90 and 15 plus 6 is 21. So here we can write 15 plus 6 into y plus 90. So here y square, and remove this bracket, so it will be minus 15y and plus minus 6y plus 90. Now from first two terms we can take y as common, so y minus 15 will left, and here minus 6 can be taken as common, so y minus 15 will left. So again y minus 15 and here y minus 6. So y minus 15 and y minus 6 is the correct answer. Next problem. Problem number 16. X square plus x minus 132. So here students, we can take two numbers as 12 multiply 11. So we know that 12 multiply 11 is 132 and 12 minus 11 is 1 because it is single x. So that means 1x. So in the middle 1 will be there. So it can be written as x square plus 12 minus 11 into x minus 132, because 12 multiply 11 is 132 and 12 minus 11 is 1. Now remove this bracket, so it will be plus 12x and minus 11x minus 132. So from first two terms we can take x as common, so x plus 12 will left, and from last two terms we can take 11 as common, so x and minus plus 12 will left. So again we can take x plus 12 as common, so x minus 11 will be there. I hope all of you understood. Next problem. Question number 20. Y square plus y minus 72. So here we can choose two numbers whose product is 72, that 9 into 8. 9 into 8 is 72 and 9 minus 8 is 1 because it is 1y. No number is there, so that means 1 is there. So y square plus 9 minus 8y minus 72. Now remove this bracket, it will be y square plus 9y minus 8y minus 72. So from first two terms we can take y as common, and from last two terms we can take minus 8 as common. So y plus 9 and y minus 8 will be the answer. Understood everyone? Next problem. (21) a square plus 6a minus 91. So here we can choose two number, that 13 into 7. So 13 into 7 is 91. So here a square plus 13 into 7 and 13 minus 7 is 6. 13 into 7 is 91 and 13 minus 7 is 6. So minus 91. Now remove this bracket, a square plus 13a minus 7a minus 91. Okay students, so if we take a as common from the first two terms, it will be a plus 13 and from last two term minus 7 will be there. So a plus 13, because minus minus plus. So again we can take a plus 13 as common and a minus 7 will be there. So a plus 13 and a minus 7 is the answer. Next problem. Next problem is problem number 29. 3x square plus 10x plus 8. Students, now concentrate. For this particular problem, here you can see that from the in this first term 3 is there. So what will you do? At first we have to multiply 3 with 8. So if we multiply 3 with 8, then 24 will come. Okay students, now after this, after multiplying 3 and 8, 24 has come. Now we have to choose two numbers whose product is 24 and sum or subtraction is 10. So if we choose 6 into 4, if we choose 6 and 4, that means 6 into 4 is 24 and 6 plus 4 is 10. So 3x square plus 6 plus 4x plus 8. Now remove this bracket, so it will be 6x plus 4x plus 8. Now from first two terms we can take 3x as common, so here x will left and here 2 will left, and from last two terms we can take 4 as common, so here x and 4 to the 8. Again we can take x plus 2 as common, so x plus 2 and here 3x plus 4. So x plus 2 and 3x plus 4 is the correct answer. Next, 31. 3z square minus 10z plus 8. So it is also similar problem. So here you can see that it was 3x square plus 10x plus 8 and it is similar, but it is in the negative symbol. So similarly at first we have to multiply 8 and 3. So 8 multiply 3 is 24. So if we take 6 and 4, then 6 plus 4 is 10. So it is similar. 3z square minus of 6 plus 4z plus 8. Now remove this bracket, 3z square minus 6z and plus minus minus 4z plus 8. Now from first two terms we can take 3z as common, so here z and here minus 2 is left, and from last two terms we have to take minus 4 as common, so here z minus 2, because plus minus minus. Again we can take z minus 2 and 3z minus 4. So for one symbol, for one different symbol, different answer will come. You can see that. Next, 33. 6p square plus 11p minus 10. So similarly at first we have to multiply 6 with 10. So 6 multiply 10 is 60. Now we have to choose two numbers whose product is 60 and addition or subtraction will 11. So 60. So 12 multiply 5 will be 60, but 12 minus 5 is not 11 and 12 plus 5 is not 11. So how can you take 60? That our product will come 60 and subtraction will come 11. So 15 into 4, we can take 15 into 4. So 6p square plus 15 minus 4 into p minus 10. So here 15 minus 4 is 11 and 15 multiply 4 is 60. Now remove this bracket. 6p square plus 15p minus 4p minus 10. Now from first two terms we can take 3p as common. So it will be 2p and here it will 5. And from last two terms we can take 2 as common. So it is 2p and minus plus 2 5s are 10. So again we can take 2p plus 5 as common. So after taking 2p plus 5 as common, 3p minus 2 will left. Next problem. 34. 2x square minus 17x minus 30. Now here again we have to multiply 2 and 30. So multiply 2 and 30 is 60. Now we have to choose two numbers whose product is 60 and addition or subtraction will be 17. So if we take 20 multiply 3, then 20 multiply 3 is 60 and 20 minus 3 is 17. So we can take 20 minus 3, x minus 30. Now remove this bracket. So 2x square minus, it is 20x and minus plus 3x minus 30. So from first two terms we can take 2x as common. So it will be x minus 10 and here 3 will be taken as common. So here x minus 10 will left. Again we can take x minus 10 as common. So 2x plus 3 will left. I hope all of you understood. Next problem. Problem number 40. 4n square minus 8n plus 3. So if we multiply 4 and 3, it will be 12. Now we have to choose two numbers. So if we take 6 multiply 2, then 6 multiply 2 is 12 and 6 plus 2 is 8. So here 4n square minus 6 plus 2n plus 3. Now remove this bracket. It will be 4n square minus 6n plus minus 2n plus 3. Now take 2n as common. So it will be 2n and minus it will be 3. From last two terms nothing is common. So in this case we have to take 1 as common. So here we have to take minus 1. So it will be 2n and plus minus 3. Students, always remember, when nothing is there as common, then you have to take 1 as common. So 2n minus 3 again we can take as common. So it is 2n minus 3 and 2n minus 1 will left. So 2n minus 3 and 2n minus 1 is the correct answer. Now students, you have to practice all the exercise of factorization at your home. Thank you students.